All right, and welcome back to Millennium and Actual Crypto. I'm BTC Spectre. Today is a big day. We are going to be covering the Kongz token distribution from staking as well as from holding either Genesis Kongz or Baby Kongz. So for the last 6 months, if you staked Kong or earned badges or held a Genesis Kong or babies or multiple, you get a reward. Now, season 1 just ended a couple of days ago. The next season is going to start very soon, but I want to show you what ended up coming of this 6-month staking period. So let's jump into it. Basically, if you staked Kong, you earned Kong points to the sum of 1 Kong point per day holding 1 Kong token. So for example, I had on average 1 million Kong tokens staked for about 6 months. I did end up adding about 300,000 at the end. I don't know if it counted, if it was still in the snapshot, but it was very close to the end. I don't count that in that amount. What it ended up doing is earning me 198 million, almost 199 million Kong points over that period of time. Now, the breakdown ended up being this. Season 1 ended up distributing 210 million tokens, broken up as follows. 88,200 tokens for every Genesis Kong that you held, 17,132 Kong tokens for every evolution that you held. Each Kong point gave you 0.002141 Kong tokens. Each legendary badge earned you 427,272 Kong tokens. Each diamond badge earned you 100,806 Kong tokens. Each platinum badge, 41,000. Gold badge, 18,000, silver badge, 7,600, and bronze badge, almost 1,100. So if we go over to our claim tab, we will see the breakdown for our account. The total amount between both my wallets is 748,000 Kong tokens. Now, based on my staking alone, I got 425,000 tokens. For my EVOs, I think I had 3 for most of it. That gave me 51,000 tokens. For my bronze badges, 4,300 tokens. For my silver badges, 76,000 tokens. And gold badges, 100,000 tokens. And I think I had 2 platinum badges, which gave me 82,000 tokens. If we go over to Kongz Hub, we can actually look at the badges. These are the badges that I held. Now, I got some of them in the middle of the season. I didn't hold these the entire season, but this is what I ended the season with. Some of these I actually went and bought. So I found a Demonborn. It's like a Evo Kong with horns, and I got that one. I already had the hot head. This is the Evo that I evolved. I did buy an Unga Bunga. It was maybe $400 or something like that. That got me a gold badge. And this one I sniped. This one I sniped. They were on the floor. They were the lowest priced. Some of them, they were the only one for sale. And or they were the same price as others around them that weren't as rare. I got a Shrine Seeker VX. I got a Plutonium VX. And this Genkai Connoisseur, we have to have 75 Genkai. I also bought probably 20 or 25 Genkai when they were around $10 to $15, and nobody was wanting to buy them to get that gold badge. So doing that is what allowed me to amass this total of 748,000 Kong tokens. Now remember, I only staked 1 million Kong tokens. This is a 75% return, right? So anyway, the claim goes live tomorrow. I'll post another video, hopefully, walking you through that claim. It should just be here at the claim button, and it'll say something like claim, and it'll go to your wallet. Aside from that, let's go ahead and do a quick TA. All right, let's start on the daily chart for Bitcoin. I like to use Coinbase. They have a lot of spot volume going on. Now, guys, this is very, very interesting. We've got a trend line up here that keeps getting tapped, and we also have a trend line down here that keeps getting tapped. This looks very much like a bear flag where the price drops, it trades sideways and slightly up, getting ready for another drop. Now, I'm not 100% convinced of this yet, and here's why. If you look at this initial drop right here, look at this massive volume spike. This is insane. You can see that this amount of volume is clearly a lot more than every other preceding candle. And then the buy back to go back up, same thing, high volume, and then it goes sideways. Now, let me point something else out that most people aren't really looking for. We are looking for bullish reversals on the daily. So you have a red candle, immediately you have a green candle after it that's larger. Whoops, that was terrible. Immediately after, you have a green candle that's larger with more volume than the previous candle. So there's one red candle, followed by a larger green candle, as well as larger green volume. There we go. And what do we have again here? Red candle followed by larger green candle that has larger green volume. We have 3 points here. Let me see if I missed one here. Oh, here's another one. 4. These are called bull 180s. This you might be able to count right here. Red candle, green candle, more volume. This is not quite, you can see it trying. This is not quite, you can see it trying. Not quite, not quite. All of a sudden we start having these bullish little whips up where the green candles are winning against the red candles. Now if we zoom out to the 5-day, let me get rid of all those circles here. Now if we move out to the 5-day, you can see a very clear double bottom here inside this range. And I think I already measured this just to see. If we take this W here and we do a little breakout measurement, that takes us almost up to the top of the Bollinger Bands. It definitely blasts us past this 20 moving average on the 5-day period. So that would take us all the way up to 87,000 per Bitcoin. Now, take a look. This is something we have to be careful of. If we come up here, that puts us at previous resistance. Okay, we're going to have a lot of resistance in this range, probably starting as low as 80,000 all the way up to 87,000. Now we could blast off and reach 90,000. That's a good psychological level. There's a lot of trading action going on here. So we could see clear skies until that 90,000 range before having a pullback. We're also trapped under this 200 moving average, which is this yellow line. Let me clear some of this out. You can clearly see this 200 moving average is holding us down on the 5-day period moving average. But if we go to the weekly, this is actually really bullish. And because it's a larger time frame, it has a little bit more strength. Again, we have this double bottom on top of the 200-week moving average. This is good. We have a little bottom signal coming out right here, plus followed by a big green candle. Reversed, but it doesn't quite make a second low within the same candle. It takes 2 candles and then 3 weekly consecutive green candles. So guys, we're kind of at this point where we kind of have to wait and see what's going to happen. But to be honest, this volume right here and all of these daily candle reversals that I showed you, it makes me a little bit bullish. I'm hopeful, but guys, don't go 20xing long and stuff like that. This is not financial advice. This is not trading advice. This is just technical analysis in my opinion. All right, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you tomorrow hopefully when we claim our Kong distribution.